In a peaceful and quiet forest where the river flowed gently and the birds chirped happily, there lived a clever fox. Now, this fox was quite charming. He loved making new friends and exploring the woods, but he had a mischievous side. Sometimes he loved to play tricks on others just a little too much. One sunny afternoon, as he was strolling through the trees, he saw a graceful stork standing by the river, dipping her long beak into the cool water. The fox's eyes twinkled with a tricky idea. He put on his friendliest smile and walked over. "Hello there, Stork. You look a bit tired from your long day. Why don't you come over to my house for dinner tonight? I'd be delighted to host you." The stork, who was indeed feeling a little weary, was touched by the kind offer. "Oh, that's so kind of you, Fox. Thank you so much. I'd love to join you." Later that evening, in his cozy den, the fox got to work preparing dinner. He hummed a tune as he stirred a big pot of savory soup. The aroma filled the air, and he chuckled to himself. "Hee, this is going to be so much fun." Soon, there was a knock on the door. It was a stork. The fox welcomed her in and led her to a beautifully set table. The soup smelled absolutely delicious, but there was one problem. The fox served it in two very, very shallow plates. He gestured grandly. "Please, my dear stork, make yourself at home. Enjoy this fine soup I've prepared just for you." The poor stork looked at the plate. She tried to take a sip, but her long, slender beak was completely useless. She couldn't get a single drop. She politely poked at the plate, trying her best not to seem rude. "Oh, thank you, Fox. It smells wonderful." All the while, the fox, with his wide mouth, lapped up his soup with great enjoyment, finishing his plate in no time. He licked his lips and looked over at his guest, who hadn't eaten a thing. Feigning concern, he said with a smirk, "Oh, I'm so sorry. Stork, didn't you like my cooking? Is something wrong?" The stork, maintaining her composure, smiled kindly. "Oh, it's lovely." The thought was what counted. "In fact, why don't you come to my house for dinner tomorrow, dear fox? It will be my turn to treat you." The fox, thinking he had gotten away with his prank and excited for another free meal, eagerly replied, "Of course, I wouldn't miss it for the world. I'll be there." The very next day, the fox trotted over to the stork's home, his stomach already rumbling in anticipation. As he entered, he saw the table was set. In the center were two tall, narrow vases filled with a delicious-smelling fish stew. "What's this?" the fox thought, his mouth watering. Smells even better than my soup." The stork gracefully dipped her long beak into her vase and began to sip the stew. "So tasty! Please, Fox, don't be shy. Eat as much as you like." The fox eagerly leaned forward, but his short snout couldn't reach past the narrow neck of the vase. He tried to tip it over, but it was too heavy. He tried to stick his tongue inside, but it was no use. He could only smell the wonderful food while his stomach growled in protest. "Oh no, I can't reach it," he cried out in frustration, as he watched the stork easily enjoying her meal. A wave of shame washed over him. He finally understood how the stork must have felt at his house the night before. His clever trick didn't seem so funny anymore. He looked at the stork, his ears drooping with embarrassment. "I'm so sorry, Stork. That was a mean trick I played on you. I shouldn't have done it. The stork finished her meal and looked at him with a gentle smile. It's alright, Fox. I forgive you. But let this be a lesson. Always remember we should treat others the way we want to be treated. And from that day on, the fox and the stork became the best of friends. The fox never played a mean trick on anyone ever again. They often shared meals together, always making sure the plates and dishes were fair for everyone. They learned that kindness and respect are the most important ingredients for any true friendship. Thank you so much for watching this story with us. We hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more fun and meaningful stories. See you next time.